I'm going to invite Miss Manisha. Please come on, madam.
So, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, I am going to speak about myself. My name is Manisha, and I am pursuing my graduation. Last year, I have done my 12th class. And if I talk about my residence, I am from Jharkhand, but currently I am staying in Delhi. So that's about myself. I am going to deliver a speech on the behalf of Campus Institute. And I would like to share a wonderful morning to all of you. And thanks to my respected sir who gave me this golden opportunity to participate in speech competition. And before this starting, I would like to describe few words to the nation. I'm not talking against about the nation. I'm not going to raise hand about political parties nation. I'm just speaking. And I'm only here to speak, building confidence and speaking skills. So without wasting your precious time, let's move on the topic. My topic is democracy. So firstly, I would like to tell you one thing. I don't know more, but I would like to tell you little bit about this topic. My topic is democracy. Democracy words means Greek word. This word comes from Greek word. And demos means people and karatos means power. It means we can say democracy is the power of people. So and you heard that already ever of the people, by the people, for the people. It is said by Abraham Lincoln. For the reference, you can visit at the site of Council of Europe Portal. And who is the father of democracy? The father of democracy is Clisthenes. And I would like to tell you the definition of democracy. The definition of democracy means in a form of the people hold powers, political powers, and through elected representatives. I can explain you with an example. Suppose that if a country are democratic, where people have equality, freedom, power, they can do anything as per their own decision. They can choose their representative by their powers, equality. You can say. And for the reference, you can visit at the site of Harry Potter. So I would like to tell you before topic, it is most important of the day. Is India a democratic country? Do you know? Yes, you know. Can you?
Yes.
But I can prove that it is no. Because you will be amazed and wonder to know that when you open Indian Constitution, you will find that the first word. You will be find the first word. The people of India. The people of India they define India as a democratic country. I can prove it.
No, keep speaking.
So my most important question of the day is democracy still alive in India? It is the important question of the day. Maybe India has not been a democratic country. India has not been a democratic country. I can prove it. Because India's government maintains democracy of trapping and increasingly harasses of opposition parties and leaders, attacks minority, stifle dissent. This is the example of India has not been a democratic country. You can say that. So I can prove it. And there are many examples I can give. Firstly, killing the speech of opposition parties. Second one, harassing of opposition parties, horse trading of MLAs. Third one, interfering in staff government through governor. That's a very topic.
Thank you. हाँ? आप में से लास्ट स्पीकर शायद भूमि है। आपको बुलाया गया था ना?
सबसे लास्ट
आ जाइए मैडम। अब आपको क्या ही बुलाना।
So, hello, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, my name is Bhumi, and I am standing before you to deliver a speech on the behalf of Canopus Institute. So, firstly, I would like to share a wonderful afternoon to all of you, and I would like to put a wonderful thanks to Canopus and to its teacher who gave me this golden opportunity to take a participate in a speech competition. So, before starting the topic, I would like to describe few words towards nation that my intention was not to hurt someone's feelings, and I'm not going to raise my fingers against any political parties or against any leaders. So, without wasting your auspicious and precious time, let's move on the topic. So we all are gathering here to take a participate in a speech competition on and that topic is democracy is still alive in India. So that before starting the topic, we have knowledge about what is democracy and what is the definition of democracy. So democracy is the system of government in which laws, policies, leadership, and major activities which is held in cities or which is held in countries are decided by people, whether it is directly or indirectly. So if we talk about the definition of democracy, so democracy comes from the Greek word demo and kratos, in which demo means people and kratos means power. So we can say that the power of people, and also we know Abraham Lincoln, who was president of America, who gave us a definition of democracy is by people, for people, and of people, by people, for people, and of people. And we all know Clinton is the father of democracy. So there are lots of people sit in front of me, and everyone has their own opinion and their own mindset for the democracy. So sorry. So for democracy, so many thinks that democracy is still alive, and many thinks that democracy is dying. So there are lots of reasons behind this, that democracy is dying day by day, because media has not fulfilled their responsibilities towards nation, that show whatever they want. They just put spice on their news. They don't show the news which is essential for public, which is essential for people. And there are not I'm not saying that there is no democracy, because democracy is still alive, but dying day by day, because we all are living, we are doing whatever we want. We have rights to do something, we have rights to study, we have rights to go anywhere, to roaming the world, to roaming the cities, but democracy is dying, because there are lots of corruption, there are lots of scams are happening in India also. If someone says that we have rights to cast our vote, and there are election in India, so democracy is still alive. But but elections are also held in North Korea and China. But in South Korea and China, if someone goes against government, so that they have to they have to kill their life, or they have to put a huge amount of that particular moment. But India, we have rights to cast our vote to our wanted person and to our wanted parties. But there are lots of scams and corruptions. Like if if any opposition party will be raise her finger, will be raise their finger against any law, so that there will be ED raid, or there will be CBI raid on their door. So that's why I'm saying that. Oh yeah. So thank you.